what is an isometric contraction? This big word, right? Well, it's a type of muscular contraction where the muscle generates force without changing the length, meaning there's no movement in that joint, right? So by definition of that, dictionary definition, I guess you could say it's an isometric contraction is when your muscle tightens and does not move. Okay. So if you're doing a leg kickback and you're holding at the top of the movement, you're doing an isometric contraction, right? So you have an exercise where you're doing a wall sit, right? And you're just holding that position, thighs are parallel, or if you're in a plank position, right? You're holding your torso tight, or you're doing a pause squat, holding, or holding at the bottom of a position of a movement, right? You're doing a squat, you sit at the bottom of the movement, hold it for 1 or 2 seconds, and then go up. So those are some examples of where you can do an isometric contraction. So you can even do an isometric pause squat, right? We get a little bit more advanced using a barbell or a goblet where you're going to do 4 to 6 reps, but you're going to be holding and pausing at that bottom of the movement, right? And this way we're focusing on building strength and control in our movement, and we actually get to keep our form. Just to note that when you're doing this, you want to have a rest period of 90 to 120 seconds. Another example, when we're doing my isometric contractions, when you're doing your walking lunges, you can do a lunge hold, right? And superset that with something else. But instead of just walking out those lunges, hold a lunge, right? 90 degrees, hold it for 3 seconds. You're going to feel the burn. And then walk again for 3 steps, feel the burn, right? Same with the wall sit. So try that, add that to your exercise routine and see that the definition really comes in the details. This is Nancy Donino, and I'm your form fixer.